I'm Scott Lake, the VRFC chairman, the event manager of the Rugby for Riley. The reason we're doing this is to raise funds for Riley to help complete his bucket list and also raise awareness of Duchenne and hopefully make a difference to a lot of families that are going through this, what we are.
Joe Palmer, currently coach at VR Rugby Club, and I'm going to coach the Scott Lake 15 team.
I'm Dean Bonds. I play here at Redruth in the first team. I normally play on the left wing, but for the day I'll be playing at fullback.
So I'm Jordan Rose. I'm the current first 15 captain at Camden Rugby Club. I've been there for 5 seasons, and prior to that I came through the ranks at Penryn RFC. My usual position is number 8. However, I'm really pleased to say I'll be leading the Lake 15 on the day wearing 7.
Nigel Hamley, Director of Rugby at Redruth Rugby Club, and I'll be coaching the Cornwall 15 on the day of the game.
He's just a normal 7-year-old boy, really. He's just like game obsessed, likes playing with his friends. But obviously, this condition took over his life, really. That obviously it's impacted his life, and we knew something was up a couple of years ago, but obviously we were referred and we didn't know exactly what was what. But obviously 4 months ago we were given a diagnosis that no parent wants to receive.
So Scott is the chairman of VL Rugby Club, so we're all kind of big family down there. So he mentioned it to us as a squad and told us what's going on for his family, and we were just devastated really to hear the news, because we know Riley. He comes to every game with Scott. He's part of the family as well. I'd say very adventurous kid, really polite. Like I said, he comes out, he helps us with stuff. He's there watching us, cheering us on. You know, he's always got a smile on his face. Still always got a smile on his face. And yeah, we all look after him on match day and keep an eye on him.
I've known Scott personally for growing up through when Scott used to play for Camborne. I used to play for Redruth, and obviously I heard about Riley, so I was really keen to get involved. Just personally knowing Scott and the family, and obviously the struggles that they've been through, I just wanted to help as much as I can, and yeah, it's been an absolute honour to be invited and play. Honestly, I'm happy to do anything for the family, for Scott, and to make sure I'm trying to promote the day as possible to make it an enjoyable day for everyone involved. And I know there's quite a few big player names coming up the woodwork, so yeah, hopefully put on a show, a spectacle for the fans and for the family and for Riley as well.
We probably found out about it quite early. Scott's wife Zoe actually works for the business my wife and I run, Flying Start Nurseries. So obviously that was a very sad conversation we had to have with Zoe first and foremost. But then following on from that, I think they tried to put a really positive spin on it, and obviously one of the kind of events off the back of that is this huge Rugby for Riley Day on, at the end of May on the bank holiday weekend.
Scott contacted me. Scott contacted me and said about obviously what was happening with his son, and asked if I would be, if I would get myself involved and help out, before, during, and after the event, and I was delighted to be asked, to be honest with you, and it was an easy yes to say yes to anyone, anyone who's got struggling with with illness and things like that, and also just it's been nice to be involved in a fantastic day type of thing. It's a day that I think will go down, a lot of people remember for a long time. It's a great day out and a great showcase for Cornish rugby, but also local, our area, Redruth from Camborne, our community coming together and working hard, to help someone out less fortunate than us.
The atmosphere is going to be great. There's lots of entertainment, lots of things going on at the club, lots of rugby. There's a game before us and then our game. Going to see a lot of talented players, I think. A lot of players that haven't probably played together for a long time, and it's just going to be a really good atmosphere and really good level of rugby. But ultimately, everybody's going to have a smile on their face and they know what they're doing it for.
I think it's massive when you look at some of the names that have stepping onto the field on the day. To name a few, Josh Matavesi at 13, for example, a proud Camborne lad who's gone away, achieved so much in the game, but is going to come and pull the Lake 15 shirt on behalf of kind of Scott and his family. Just says how much I think Cornish rugby still means to a lot of people. And then when you look at the Cornwall Select 15, there's any number of Cornish legends playing in that side as well. So two really good sides going to go head to head, which hopefully is the vocal point of a kind of brilliant day in general.
I think it's just going to be, it means lots of players who haven't, some of them who probably haven't played for a while, so it could be interesting seeing some of them squeeze into some shirts. But apart from that, I think it'd just be a good spectacle, some good rugby, some great rugby players will be on the show. But also, it's just showcasing our community, just showing what a great community we got. You know, I know the Reggie from Camborne thing, the rivalry is quite big, but you know, when you're needed and when someone's got an illness and needs some support, I think our community is great and it comes together, and it just shows what our community spirit is like, especially down in West Cornwall.
We're pulling together for Riley first and foremost. I think we've got to be aware of that. And that's a special day, and I think we're doing that through rugby in Cornwall. Redruth's a great rugby club. It's a proud Cornish rugby club. I think the day's going to be set out amazingly. You don't have to be interested in rugby or an avid rugby supporter in Cornwall to come and enjoy this day. It's going to be a family-run day, a day for Cornish families, anyone that wants to come along, and I'm sure you'll know people and get stuck in.
He wants to go to Disneyland, obviously, and it's one of those things where he'll want to go when he's physically able, because he will be limited in a few years' time, which we know and we're ready for. We're already doing a couple of things on his bucket list in the next couple of months. He's an avid Manchester City fan, big football fan, unfortunately. And we've just got lots of big events and day outs and WWE, just things that most kids love and things that normally we would be able to do anyway. And obviously everything has to be fast tracked. Everything has to be quicker than you can physically raise personally with your own lives. And we're very lucky that people have helped and made these things possible. So whenever the inevitable happens and Riley can't do these things physically, he thinks, I've done them. And that is why we're doing what we're doing.